Hi guys. Today I've got a surprise. It's our first go-karting video of the channel. So we're gonna leave in maybe 10 minutes. So first things, we need to get the visor on my helmet. I'm gonna show you. Here's the helmet. It doesn't have the visor on yet. We just need to put the screws on and look, I've customized it. Yes. Hashtag. Alright, so I've got my Mercedes attire and we're going karting with my friend George. He's pretty quick. So I mean, we've never actually raced because before we've been to South Coast karting. That's my favourite kart track. That's a Beetle. That's nasty. Okay. Yeah. So we always get put apart. Like, I'm always put in front of him for the practices, so I never get to race him. But, you know. As you might be able to hear, we're watching the qualifying for the F1 in Imola. Oh, Hulkenberg's gone wide. Tsunoda's had a huge crash. So that red flagged. Verstappen's in pole. Come on, Lewis. That's why I got this. I mean, he's in Ferrari now, so I just need to get Ferrari t-shirts. Yellow flag. This is the craziest qualifying. Okay, now I'll see you. Oh, that's Colin Pinto. That's his first race this year. He just crashed. That's another red flag. Second red flag. This is why I love the sport. It's crazy. Now we're in the karting attire and we're about to do the briefing for the session. So, yeah, I've got everything on. Shoes. Yeah. Bye. Right, we're out on track. So, this is Team Sport Bournemouth, and here I come. These electric karts, I'm in the under 13 ones. So that's around turn, I don't remember. You know. Anyway, that's quite a tricky turn. I messed up on there a few times. So then this up ramp is like, it's good for defending if you just stay around the right hand side. And then this down ramp, my kart, it like, I don't know why, it's just going like really, really slow. It just looks so slow on recording. Next video, I'll do it at South Coast karting. It'll be like way better. Okay, it's a down ramp through the last turn there. Yeah, this is like a really awkward place to go around. So there. And then this guy behind me, he was in an adult car. I managed to keep him behind for ages. It was, yeah. It was exciting. It was exciting. Yeah, he got me there. I have been to this go-kart track before, so I did know some of this. Yeah, that was another kid. He was, yeah. I think it might have been his first time. Oh, contact. That must have been painful. Round, let's turn 3 or 2, 5 or 6. No, 4 or 5. That's turn 6. And then I go up the up ramp. Here I'm fighting the guy in the adult car again. I took the defensive line up the up ramp. I managed to, yeah, he got me there. That was quite a nice move, I'll admit. Next karting video, I promise you guys, I will have like a chin mount or something. This guy, he was slowing us down so much. It was really annoying. But then he decided to speed up. His speed was so random. He only just got faster than me somehow. Because I overtook him like a few times, but you know. It happens. There's George with his head cam. Up ramp, yeah. So here's me and George coming down the down ramp. Massive defense from me. George goes a bit wide there. And that's... So he's currently behind me. I went a tiny bit wide. He nearly got me there. It is so close fighting around turn 4. Turn 5. I have to go really defensive up the down ramp, which means I go wide. But then I have the faster line out. So up the ramp. I hold a defensive line, but I am slower, so it did affect my lap times. But I did manage to stay in front of him for a little bit. Oh, a bit of contact. I cut George off a little bit there. That is my bad. I'm sorry about that. I kind of just ruined the fight there. That's really embarrassing. Now YouTube's going to remember that for the rest of my life. Anyway... up the down ramp, there is a significant gap between me and George now, and let's see if he can get a bit closer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars down the down ramp all at the same time. There's car number 43 and 30 holding me up. So George manages to get closer to me. I overtake car 30, so does George. His car 43. I have to go wide around him, which means, and then he holds a weird line that slows George down. And then I am still in front at the end of this, thanks to kart 40. And there is the end of session 1. There's me and George coming out of the kart. And now on to session 2. Okay, so here we are. George... No, that's not George. My bad. That is kart number something. He's one of the fastest out there. So he's an adult kart, so I don't really have a chance. I have good defending, though. So I managed to keep him behind for a little bit. Yeah, that's great defending for me as he goes wide. If I do say so myself, I do sound a bit biased. Anyway... he's got past me on the up ramp because he has the extra speed up the ramp and I do not. Next time I come to Team Sport, I will probably be in an adult kart, so it should be a lot more exciting, and I probably will have a head cam. That's kart number 18 holding up, I think. That's 18. Is that 18? I'm not sure. Yeah, kart 18 is holding us up down the down ramp. And then he just decides to speed up again. There's George behind me, though. He's slowed me down massively, so George is behind me for a lot of this. I put my defending to good use here. And then I do my usual thing up the up ramp. There we go. He still hasn't gotten past me yet in either session, so that's I'm succeeding. That's kart number 5. He's one of the fastest. And then I actually managed to overtake him. No, he's not one of the fastest. It's the other guy. Then that's kart number something. He decides to slow down way too early before, and then he manages to slow George down and defend against him coming into turn 4. So that slowed George down massively. Tell you what, at the end of this, he was not happy about that. I will stop ranting on about that now, as I come down ramp. But that's the same kart who has helped me massively in the fight against George here, as he is way behind me, and I managed to maintain pace for a lot of this. Okay, that's down ramp. That's George still behind me. Okay, so there's the kart slowing. Speeding up behind George again. He's about to overtake him. That might slow George down a little bit. And he gets overtaken. Now this is really close between kart 18 and me. It's me defending from kart 18. He does have the faster car, so if he wants to, he can easily get past me. But he's not the quickest of drivers, so I will keep the place for a little bit longer until he manages to overtake me, probably on the up ramp. That's kart number 5. That's George overtaking kart 5 on the up ramp. Yeah, that's kart number 18 has got past me on the up ramp again. That's probably my weak spot, but they are faster cars, so once I get in that car I should be a bit quicker. There's George behind me. Round turn 1. Okay, the cars are so boring.